I am so passionate about all things Fit and Faith, and that's why we still have our membership hub under that, our Fit and Faith Press realm, and everything we're doing under traditional publishing. And what else do we have under Fit and Faith still? Our Facebook group is still under Fit and Faith, so you can still check us out there and join our community of messengers. But this is the Messenger Movement podcast, and I am so honored to see the growth that this show has taken just in the past couple weeks with name changes. And how ironic that it's so connected to names and naming and the process and the understanding and the roots and the depth behind somebody's name. I think of the shifting of names that happened with Jacob to Israel. We think of when God gives us a new name from Saul to Paul, right? Huge variation from Sarah and Abram to Sarai and Abraham. And that is what the show has done. It's taken on a new name, and I feel it. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it in the community. I feel it in the fresh reviews that we're receiving. And so I hope that you're expectant, because I'm actually in this really cool season of taking a break from all of my interviews, not because they're not coming to you week by week. They are. We've done a ton of batch editing, batch development alongside my incredible podcast manager, Janis Rodgers. Shout out to Janis. She's the best. She actually does a lot of our podcasters who come through and supports them in their startup phases all the way into hosting and supporting and managing 3 of our shows with the Messenger Movement, Girls Gone Holy, and the Founder Collective. So if you're looking for a manager, she's awesome. I just wanted to give her a little love. She's been a part of our team for like 3.5, maybe 4 years. So we're honored to have her and her excellence. And we know that's a part of this. In addition to Life Audio, who is one of our newest partners since last fall, and they've been supporting getting our show in front of new audiences and getting sponsors and all the fun things that go along with the monetization of podcasting, which we're also excited to teach about. We have in 2 weeks, which I think this drops that same week. So we'll probably be 1, 2, I don't know. I can't ever get it in order. But if you're listening to this, we always have a podcast retreat coming up. We have one coming up at the end of April right here in Virginia Beach. And so we're excited about that. And we're going to be teaching all of these tactics and strategies and how do you actually go from ideation to implementation and not get overwhelmed by the tech, not get stagnant in the consistency game or lack thereof, not get overwhelmed by content or strategies or connecting with guests and the flow and rhythm of bringing guests on and what do we use and how do we go and what do we say? All of the above will be addressed there. We've brought over 50 podcasters to life, breathed fresh wind into their lungs and systems in order for them to be able to do what we do on a consistent basis. And it's an honor to watch those shows thrive. If you want in on that community, it's also a part of our private group and membership. And being a part of Fit Press means that you can also be a Fit podcaster. So you don't necessarily have to be an author, but we believe podcasters will become authors because they have a message. We believe authors will become podcasters because they have a message, all of which will take stages. Isn't that what being a messenger is all about? Even just this morning, I just started into Samuel, 1 Samuel. In the Bible recap, which it's 100 days as of today. And I loved the way Tara Lee Cobble, which by the way, my name is Tamra Lee, maiden name Cornwell. So Tara Lee Cobble, Tamra Lee Cornwell. I don't know. I got to get her on the show. Because some connection there from the roots of our names, right? That's what we're talking about. And so we're actually going to be talking about messenger. But today when I was in 1 Samuel, the amount of times that the word messenger appeared, and I just circled it, and I just circled it, and I just circled it. Because you haven't gone back to listen to the original show that I just dropped a few weeks ago about the name change and why and what's the premise and where are we going with this conversation and what is God calling us into at scale, not just individually as a company, but as a commissioned army, right? As people of Christ who are on mission and a kingdom. And we're here to expand. We're here to grow. Grateful to have some of the live viewers that are on with us now. It's odd in this program that I have here. It's not StreamYard, but I can only see you as Facebook user unless you tell me your names. Only receive the names of Facebook group members who have granted permission. So I don't have permission to see who you are, but regardless, I love you and I'm grateful for you coming on and hanging out live. This is streaming only to our Facebook group with a few thousand people in it. So if you ever want to join in live, you can just get into that group. It's super easy and allows you to do so. That's where the messengers, the authors, the speakers, the business builders all hang out, and they're raising their hands to be on mission with us, and we're so grateful.